Hi guys, what's up? It's your girl Tosca. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be another pick a deck reading. Subscribers request, no contact. So if you are not in contact with your person of interest, you're not in contact with a friend, you're not in contact with someone you had a connection with, this is kind of just like one of those little fun, what's going on in their energy, what's going on, what happened, and just let it, just let it roll, just have fun with this one, you guys. Just have fun with this one. All right, so sending you massive love and light. Okay, no contact. For this, I have 3 liquid eyeshadows that you can pick from. So for pile 1 is Bubbly. That's the name of this color. It's so pretty. It's got a shine to it. Pile number 1. Think of your person of interest. Think of their situation and your situation. Okay. Pile number 1. Pile number 2 is this beautiful mauve purpley kind of color. It's really pretty. And it's in the color Magic. Pile number 2. And pile number 3 is this copper color, copper orangey color. I love it. And it is in the color Bronzed. Okay. So think of your person, think of your situation, think of your whoever it is. Could be family, could be friend, could be a boyfriend, girlfriend, an ex. So think of your person. Take a deep breath. And take whatever advice resonates with you. Remember, nothing is written in stone. Okay? No contact. Alright, for those of you who picked pile number 1, here's your reading if you picked this color. Okay? Pile number 1, you have number 30, Lilies. Lilies are white, green leaves surround, the outlook is bright, and passions will abound. When this card rests higher, it means good disposition. When the card is resting lower, is a dubious position. It's funny how I chose like the white one and you have like the lilies, like the color scheme. it works out. All right, so number 30. Some of you have been seeing maybe 3030 or 333 or 000 or 333, 3333, something like that. 3 is a high vibrating number. All right. So no contact. What is going on? For pile number 1. I'm always open for personal tarot readings and one more shuffle. See what's going on for you guys. What's going on for pile number 1? That eclipse, I think that eclipse gave me some kind of energy. Page of Wands. Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, Ace of Wands, Ten of Cups, Eight of Cups, Strength, Seven of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords. On the bottom you have Temperance, King of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Alright, here's what I'm getting for pile number 1. If you are in a no contact situation with this person, I feel like it was a connection that may have started off very quickly. It could have been a love connection. It could have been someone who almost like swept you off your feet at one point. This connection was manifested. For some of you, it was short-lived. It wasn't like you didn't see the progression of this connection. Like, it was wonderful when it happened and then it stopped. I feel like some of you may have carried on maybe past trauma into this relationship. But I do feel like this connection is not over. There is definitely a spiritual connection here. To have the Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, High Priestess, and the King of Cups. There's definitely an emotional connection here. I feel like this connection is not over. I feel like this person may have had a lot of responsibilities on their plate. I don't feel like this person walked away because they wanted to walk away, or I don't feel like this person ended it because they really wanted to. I think they ended it out of responsibilities, life, structure. Give me 3 cards. What is the outcome of this pile? No contact, King of Wands, Five of Wands, Five of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Queen of Cups. Alright. I don't feel like this connection is over. I feel like there is a coming together again, but I feel like when they come back, I feel like there's going to be a strategy on how things are gonna be. I just heard the ball is in your court, so I feel like you have to decide whether you want to continue this connection or not. There's a lot of rebuilding here. I feel like you really didn't know this person when you got involved with this person. It was almost like a connection that just, oh my gosh, you know. But you didn't really get to know their personality. You really didn't get to know their temperament. You really didn't get to know their character. And so this time away from that person, this no communication, is gonna cause you to really rethink, what did I like about this person, what I didn't like about this person, what happened. And there's also a sense here of forgiveness. I'm getting a strong forgiveness here. I feel like I'm seeing someone handing you a rose, and it's almost like it's a very like I'm sorry. So an apology could come around for this one. This person is very, I'm getting someone who is, he's not the talkative type. He's not very talkish. He doesn't talk a lot. This person may not be as upfront about his emotions, his or her emotions. And so if there is a coming back together, it's going to be it's chess, strategy. It's strategy. Give me one more card, please, for pile number 1. Yeah, 4 of Wands. There is a sense here of a coming back together. Every relationship, from my experience, has been to reevaluate things, and definitely reevaluate yourself. It doesn't make you look like, oh, he's gonna do this to me again. He doesn't. I feel like this could actually become something more, a lot more. But it also depends on your temperament and how, like, if you're like, oh, he better come to me correct, then, you know, obviously there's a little bit of resistance there. I see that with the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. There's some resistance there. For some of you, it's been a cycle with men or women. It's been a cycle over and over again. It's the same shit, different person. What I would say is meditate, forgive yourself. Sometimes things are not in your control, so just ride it out. For some of you, a new person is coming into your life. I see a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo coming back. For some of you, it could be a Gemini. I also see Cancer. It could be any of those, but I don't know. I'm just seeing what the cards tell me. There's life lessons for pile number 1. There's life lessons. There's forgiving yourself, and it's not like you intentionally put yourself in this situation. It's like, well, this is what it has to be, so I gotta keep it together. I gotta keep moving. And it's not like you can say, I'll never let this happen again, because I guarantee you, for most people, this will happen. Like 99% of people, unless you're a nun, unless you're, you know what I'm saying? 99% of people will experience someone leaving them and not talking to them and not texting them. Don't wait around for that text message. Don't wait around. Manifest it. Send them some love and light, which is probably what they need. Send them some clarity. But for you, my viewers, be at peace with it. Be at peace with it. It's not saying that, oh, this person's never coming back, I'm washing my hands off of it. It's like, no, be at peace. If this person comes back, we'll handle it. If he doesn't or she doesn't, move on. But I do see someone coming back around. Give me one more card, please. Yeah, King of Pentacles. And the 2 of Cups. Yeah, I see a coming back together. I see a talk. Don't get all hung up in the attitudes and the emotions. How you should handle this person is not the way you have handled previous relation. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, don't handle this like you would handle your ex or someone in the past. If this person comes back around and this was like a new connection, I feel like you gotta handle this with maturity, with understanding, with diplomacy, and I feel like it could be something long term. Okay? So pile number 1. Good job. Good job. keep manifesting. I know it sucks when someone leaves and doesn't text you or call you and you've been waiting on end and there was no rhyme or reason. I know it sucks, but life goes on. The world doesn't stop spinning for us, you know? Yeah, take some time, cry about it, be upset about it, whatever, but move on. All right? So, for those of you who have chosen pile number 2, the color Magic. I love this color. I'm actually going to try this tonight, you guys. I'm going out tonight. So, pile number 2. Crossroads 22. A road in the open reveals the best way. Choose wisely your path to avoid dismay. Follow your dreams with faith and precision. All will be clear once you have made a decision. Some of you have been seeing synchronicities 222, 2020, 2222. Some of you are hitting a crossroads today. Should I just keep going? What should I do? You're questioning yourself. There's a lot of questions here for pile number 2. Enlightenment is what I'm hearing. All right, pile number 2. No contact. What is going on for my pile number 2? I am always open again, you guys, for personal readings if you want to email me. Oh, and send me your very scary stories. Please email me your stories by October 27th, and I will do a little Halloween special for you guys. What's going on for pile number 2? No contact. The Hierophant. Ooh. Oh shit. I feel like you blocked this person. I feel like this person was doing the most and you just like block, whether it's a friend or someone you were in a relationship with or someone you were involved with, and you were just like, I don't want to talk to you. I feel like you're the one who was like, I don't want to communicate with you. You know? Alright, pile number 2. It's almost like I don't have time for this. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's the that meme, right? Queen of Wands, slay. Yes, queen. You know what you want. Yeah. 9 of Wands. 8 of Wands. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like you were the one who did the ending to the communication. You're like, I don't have time for this anymore. Stop. Don't do this to me. 10 of Coins. Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Wands. Lots of fire. Ooh, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm also seeing Taurus. But fire, fire. You know us fire signs. I'm an Aries, y'all. So everybody knows I'm an Aries sun and a Leo rising. Fire. Fire. If you get on my bad side, fight. It's a fight. It's a fight to the death. Knight of Swords. 3 of Wands. Fire signs, we are built different. We are so freaking different. Oh my god. 7 of Coins. 4 of Coins. Yeah. Ace of Wands. On the bottom, you have the Page of Swords. 4 of Wands. Ooh, 6 of Wands. 5 of Cups. Alright, I'm getting Taurus also, so if you are a Taurus, this might resonate. I don't know. Sun, Moon, Rising, I don't know. This is, remember, this is kind of general, so take what resonates. Nothing is written in stone. All right, pile number 2. For those of you who ended contact with someone, you were tired of the bullshit. You were like, I am busy. I have to run my own life. I have to deal with my own responsibilities, my own life, my own shit, my own whatever. Let me focus on me. Like, let me focus on that. Let me focus on paying my bills. Focus on that. You made that decision because I feel like this relationship started to become a little bit overwhelming. I feel like there were expectations here. There was an overpromise and an underdeliver, and you were just like, no, I'm not gonna have that. No more. So you put yourself up front. You put yourself as a priority. For those of you who are in no contact with someone and someone else stopped contact, I feel like this person is living their life. This person doesn't really have a lot of energy right now. Just in general, like, if they have energy, they're putting it into work, they're putting it into the bag, they're putting it into money. They're not putting it so much into like emotions and relationships. They're focused on their individuality, their independence. There's some ego here, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. I see ego, but I also see it's like, as much as I like her, I feel like this person finds you very attractive. Very attractive. You could have a social media, whatever, influencer thing going on. You could have I don't know why I'm seeing like a fashion line. You could have a startup business, and you and the energy was very like, I like you, she's hot, he's cool, I like the conversations we have, but we don't have the energy or the discipline or the time to be together. You remember, it takes 2, right? In relationships, it takes 2 people. And if you put yourself as a priority, then the other person is second best. And I feel like this was a juggle, because it's like, this is all I can offer you. Some of you, it's all they could offer you was like a good time, right? Or all they could offer you was like hanging out, going out. All they could offer you was something very casual, because they don't have the energy to be emotionally open. Like, their heart is not exactly as open. It's not that they're not passionate, it's not that they're not energetic, it's just like, I can't be, there's no cups. The only cups you have is the 5 of Cups. There's no cups in here. It's all fire and earth and air. There's no cups. There's no emotions here. I don't know if this person was very clear or upfront with you. Like, this is how it's going to be. It's just going to be this. This person is not very shallow. I feel like this person is actually well-read, very intelligent. But this person lacks emotional intelligence. There's no heart here. It's all passion. There's no like love, you know. You can be passionate with someone with no love. Physical attraction is a big one on this pile number 2. So you guys, you're hot. I feel like they're looking at your Insta. I feel like they're looking at your pictures. I feel like they're watching your YouTube videos. I feel like you're hot. You are a top commodity. You are up here. But this person just cannot, it's like, this is all I have to offer is a loaf of bread. It's a cracker. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I can give you. Like, I like you. You're amazing. You're whatever. Here's a cracker. You know, that's all I can give you. Here's my 2 cents. You know, that's all I can give. And so I feel like there's no, if there is no communication, I feel like communication will come in. New communication will start up. But this, you know what you want. Pile 2, you know what you want. And, you're not in a desperate situation where you're like, oh my God, I don't, why doesn't he text me? Why should I have to wait around? Don't. Move on with your life. But I feel like, they could not give you 100% what you wanted. If you were willing to give them 80%, they were only willing to give you like 10%. They weren't willing to go all the way, meet you halfway. This person is limited in their mind. Give me 3 cards. What is the outcome for pile 2? Page of Wands. I see friends. I see friendships. King of Wands. Yeah. Oh my God, look at all that fire. Page of Wands. King of Wands. It's all fire. It's all passion. It's all, when you communicate, it's going to be strong energy, like that passionate energy, like just a lot, and it may seem amazing at first. It may seem amazing up front, but can you keep that fire going? I feel like this person cannot. It's like, yeah, when we're together, it's like amazing. But when we're apart, this is like, when we're in no contact, I'm limited, So if you feel like you have a connection with this person, what I would suggest is don't lose sight of who you are, and don't lose sight because of your connection. It's not the instant gratification of being with someone that's gonna make it last. It's not the feeling that's gonna make it last. People can love each other and then hate each other the next day. I saw with my parents, they were married for 42 years. Either they were really in love, or it was fights all the time. My mom was a Libra, my dad was a Taurus. It was always headbutting, resistance. And I was the only fire sign in the family, so I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, this is what it's like? This is what a long-term marriage is like? And I'm just like, seriously? So I would probably say, don't lose sight of yourself because of a connection. It's not the connection. Yeah, the instant of the connection is like the light of the fire that gets it going, but it's not going to keep it burning. It's not going to keep it going. Remember, fire, right? When it's concentrated, you can light a candle, you can light a fire pit, you can light a stove, and it can make you feel warm and protected and safe. But fire can also burn down a whole fucking village. Like what happened in Hawaii. Fire. It's very destructive. It can end you. It can kill you. It can... So, if this person comes back, which I feel like there is communication coming back, be mindful, okay? You are the source of your own emotions, not how things pan out, right? Sometimes fire, when it's not controlled, disaster. So take your time. Take your time with this one, pile 2. Take your time. 6 of Swords. King of Coins. The Chariot. I told you, the Tower. Look, fire, destructive. If this person comes back, don't be that person who's like overly aggressive. Don't be that person who's be like, what the fuck now? You know, a fire can start damage. A fire can start something nice, a nice beautiful glow, but don't go all up in there. Rage and all that. No. Give me one more card, please. What is the outcome? For some of you, I feel like you're going to move on from this connection. They're going to try to communicate with you, but you're going to be like, I don't want to extend myself too much to this connection. I feel like they feel like you were I feel like there's a little bit of regret here. There's a little bit of regret. There's a little bit of, I should have kept this going, or I should have done better. You can always try and do better. It doesn't mean that it's always up to you to make a relationship better. It's almost like don't be so hard on yourself if it didn't work out the way you wanted it to. You know, there's always someone else. For some of you, you're going to meet someone else instantly in another relationship. Somebody who is more level-headed. Some of you are going to deal with a Taurus. But I feel like a lot of people are around you. You might be coming up to your rise to fame. You might be insta-famous. Some of you might be working on yourself, working on your strike of luck. I'm also seeing the number 777. I'm seeing a casino. Like, some of you may feel like you may not have gotten everything you wanted, like when it came to love, but when it came to abundance, you won the lottery. I don't know why I'm getting this. Some of you are straight up lucky. Like, you roll the dice. You will roll the dice. And I feel like with people, you've also rolled the dice. You've also taken your chances. And I think with this one, you may have given someone a chance. And you're like, no more. No more chances. This person may have... There's also distance here. I feel like there's distance as a factor for pile number 2. Yeah, 6 of Coins. There's a sense here, pile number 2, for balance. You're being called to find balance. You got the crossroads because you don't know, should I just keep going the way I've been going, or should I give this person another chance? Should I do something new, or should I just do what's best for you? If you can live with it, then do it. But if this person comes back around and it's irritating and it's not really what you want, because I'm getting like a little bit of irritation here. You're not getting like the explanation you want. You're not getting the work that you want. I'm telling you, this person cannot give you 100% what you want. And no one ever really will give you 100%. We're all flawed. We all make mistakes. We all have problems, right? But I feel like this person can only give you dimes from dollars. You know what I mean? Like, this person can only give you so much. And if you cannot take that, then don't take it. All right? So that is what I have for pile number 2. Pile number 2, you are lucky. There's a stroke of luck here. You may not have had the best luck when it comes to relationships, when it comes to men or women. But I feel as though there are other things that you have that will work out. So just keep your head up. All right. Lots of fire for that one. Oh my god. All right, for those of you who chose pile number 3, this is in the color bronzed. So if you chose this color, it's a really pretty color. I think I might use this today. It's a really nice fall day. Okay, pile number 3. No contact. 16. Shining stars bright in the sky, bodes joy from afar where happiness lies. In starlight dreams come true, hope is in sight, success is in view. That's very positive. I feel like some of you have a lot of faith in a higher power for pile number 3. There's a faith here in a higher power, or in yourself, or in destiny, or in dharma, or your karma, or whatever. Okay? No contact. No contact. For pile number 3, what is going on for my pile number 3? I'm getting the song Sweet Emotions by Aerosmith. Going on for pile number 3. The artist. Some of you are artists, some of you are musicians, some of you are singers, some of you are songwriters, some of you are in a band. Some of you have, there's definitely, I see a lot of music for pile number 3. Ace of Wands. 9 of Swords. Oh my gosh, I'm getting Runaway by Linkin Park. I want to run away, never say goodbye. I want to know the truth instead of wondering why. I want to know the answers, no more lies. I want to shut the door and open up my mind. That's what I'm getting for pile number 3. You are creative. Pile number 2 was creative too. Like, y'all are artistic, but pile number 3, it's music, lyrics. Ace of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. Seven of Wands. Queen of Swords. Three of Swords. Nine of Wands. Protect your energy, pile 3. I don't know why I got that so much. Especially with the Ace of Pentacles under the Three of Swords, I just heard protect your energy. Your protection is should always be 24/7. I'm always, every time I walk out the house, protect me from any incidents, protect me from any accidents. Protection, protection, protection. Protect your energy. Okay? It doesn't mean that you can't ever fall in love. It doesn't mean you can't ever do this or that. It just means don't overextend yourself. Okay? Protect your energy. And I feel like because a lot of people need you. Pile number 3, there are people in your life that will come and go. That's what I'm getting. People in your life that will come and go. Some people will stay longer, some people will stay shorter. But people in your life will come and go, but you're there for a purpose. Like there's a purpose here of people seek you because of your artistry, because of your element of being able to communicate your emotions effectively. The Sun. Seven of Cups. The Devil. Six of Swords. King of Swords. And the Ten of Wands. For some of you, again with the resistance, there's some resistance here. But for some of you, if you are in no contact with someone, they might be with someone else, or they might be seeing someone else, or considering keeping their options open. This is a little bit more opposite than pile number 2, which was all fire. This one has fire too, but this one has a lot of air elements. There's logic involved here, but there's sharp words. Be careful with your words, pile 3. I feel like this person does not know what they truly want right now. And they have kind of accepted the fact that, I'm sorry that it's almost like if I left you hanging, Hanged Man, I feel like that's you. 9 of Wands and the Devil. If I left you hanging, I'm sorry, but this person is still trying to look for clarity in something or someone. I feel like you are either an Aquarius, Libra, I'm not really getting Libra, but Aquarius or Gemini. This was not something, I feel like there was a lot going on in their mind. Maybe there were a lot of words, maybe there were a lot of text messages, maybe there were a lot of reasons. Reasoning was a big thing here. Like, I want to know the reasons, but I don't think any reason would ever been good enough for you, for them to stop contact with you. I feel like they are still either one, this person is still getting over a heartbreak, or a long-term relationship with someone else. This person might have to still deal with an ex because they have like maybe family together. This person sees love as a burden. They see love or a relationship as a burden, and it's like, this is how it's always going to be. So obviously, if you think, or if they think that a relationship is always going to be a burden, or love is always going to be a burden, guess what they're going to get? Burdens. If a difficult person always feels like they always attract difficult people, that's what they're going to get. Difficult people. You don't have to, if someone is being some kind of way to you, and it's like, well, relationships are always going to be messy, you're going to attract the mess. you're going to attract messy people. So don't accept it. Don't accept it. Like, if you don't want mess, if you don't want third party, if you don't want, then don't think of it. Then tell yourself, I don't need a third party. If your career or whatever have you is in the way and I am not a priority, well, then you mess with the wrong person. This is not for me. This is definitely not for me. But I feel like no relationship here, or no form of no contact here, the reasoning behind it will ever be good. There was no closure. I feel like there was no closure in this one. There was no closure in this one. But I feel like there were a lot of words that were said. A lot of words. Some of it were very spiteful. Some of it was good. Some of it was kind of but it didn't come from a place of love. There is no cups. At least in pile 2, there was the 5 of cups, which, there was a little bit of regret. But this one, no cups. There's no cups. The only cups we have is 7 of cups. I don't know what I want. There's a little bit of delusion. There's a sense here of delusion, or of maybe idealism. No one's perfect, you guys. And I feel like if this person does come back around, you'll be like the Queen of Swords, like, I'm about to cut your head off. Or your dick off, right? Like, you're just like sitting there like, are you sure you want to come back to me like that? I feel like, yeah, this person's coming slowly. It's not gonna happen. It could happen a year from now. It might not happen tomorrow. It might not happen next month. I feel like for you guys, maybe 6 weeks, 6 months, something like that. But it could be next year, right? We're already in October, middle of October. This pile, at least for pile number 2, some of you guys were ready to like move on. Pile number 3, y'all ready to fight. Cut their head off. Give me 3 cards. What is the outcome for pile number 3? Yeah. The Fool, Aquarius. I feel like this person still thinks about you. They think about your connection. They think about you. They think about how you met. They think about your demeanor. They think about your behavior. They think about you, your face. But I feel like you're putting too much emphasis. There's 2 things. Some of you guys are anxious about how this person is going to come back to you. Don't let it consume you like that. Some of you are really anxious about how this person's going to come back to you. Give me 3 more cards. Yeah, Judgment. Eight of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. Finally, 2 of Cups. Yeah, there's going to be a coming back together in your outcome. There's going to be a coming back together. But this is going to take... Queen of Wands. This is going to take work. This relationship is very cold. Is very cold. It's very distant. It's very cold. If they stopped, they mean stop. If they mean okay, then they mean okay. Like, let's continue talking. It's very cold. is very air sign. A lot of this is air sign, and there's no, the only cups now in the outcome is the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So if you want this to happen, you're gonna have to bring out some passion in this. I feel like this could have been online. This could have been just texting, a lot more texting. They still find you very attractive. They still find you very interesting, but they also don't want the drama that comes with it. This person is no drama. They don't want the drama. And they're very protective. Like, let's say, oh my God, you know, I need to protect myself. I feel like they also were in this place of, I need to protect my own energy. You know, like, that's what I was getting. Some of you, you're mirroring each other. If this person said no contact, I feel like some of you were like, that was like so triggering. I don't know what the hell. And I feel like it was meant to be this way. There's something in the way people see their relationships and their emotions, and it's becoming I don't want to say a burden, but it is becoming a burden. This is a relationship that's not willing to negotiate. And negotiation always has to happen in relationships. This is you better come to me correct or I will cut your head off. This is, I will run you over with my car. This is, I will do the most if you do not come to me correctly. And so when this person's coming back, it's very slow, meticulous, very thinking, like, I'm going to think about it, see how it goes. It's going to take work from both ends. If for some of you, it might not have been like cheating or lying or being distant. Some of you were probably accusing. There were accusations for pile number 3. I'm telling you, the words in pile 3 are just like accusation. Interestingly enough, that the devil came out. If you ever read the Bible, the meaning of Satan is the accuser. So there were a lot of judgments here. There were a lot of preconceived ideas here. And I think this person was like, oh, let me hold on for a second before I keep going with this person. And then you guys are just like, what the, you know, like, what the hell? Like, what the hell did this happen? You know, but I feel like there is a coming back together. For some of you, it could be sooner. For some of you, it could be later. Some of you after the holidays. Some of you around Valentine's Day. Some of you sooner than that, maybe November. Take what resonates, you guys. I can't really give you like a time lapse, but you are left hanging, and and it's telling you, you're not seeing this relationship in a practical way. You know, you're not seeing it in a practical way. There is a sense here of, there is karma here, pile 3. The Well. King of Wands, yeah. Page of Wands. The Magician. The Hermit. 2 of Pentacles. This person that you are thinking about has a lot on their plate. I don't feel, for some of you, yeah, they might be dealing with like a past relationship. I feel like some of them have like families, or maybe have to go through divorce or some kind of breakup or something like that. But for a lot of you, pile 3, I feel like your person does not. There's a lot here where this person does not like just kneel and cater over to your needs. They just won't do it. There's ego here. Some of them are not dealing with anyone. Some of them are just dealing with their life, dealing with their task at hand. They live their life at the beat of their own drum, or what is necessary or that is expected of them in their life or in their career. Some of them are trying to balance things out. Some of them are very young. I see them being like just starting out in life, and they're trying to just put things together. If they are older, I feel like there's a lot. They're spread too thin in terms of their energy, in terms of their work, in terms of their priorities. They're spread too thin. So I feel like if this person does come back for pile 3, you decide whether you want to take them back or not. But you decide what you can live with or what you can't live with. But don't let this connection stay in your mind and be obsessively thinking about it. You know, because that's going to cause you a lot of anxiety. Anxiety is a self-affliction. I've learned that nothing always they don't always go my way. And that's fine. I've learned to let that go, you know. But pile number 3. Your words. Your words. Ooh. I do not want to get involved with that, you know. There was, and I feel like in a way it is beneficial. There's always a silver lining, you guys, if you're not in communication. There's always a silver lining. Don't let this person get to you. Don't let this person get to your mind. Don't let this person's behaviors be the focal point of how you go on with your life. There's always someone else. If you want to reconsider, just take your time, be patient with yourself, be patient with that person, and just be considerate. Even though they might be inconsiderate, be considerate. This person that you're dealing with has a lot of ego, has a lot of pride. And I also feel like you might have some ego too. And there's if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. Move on. Alright, so I have my angel answers. This went on and on, you guys. Angel answers for pile number 1. I will choose 1 card. For pile number 2, I will choose 1 card. What do you want pile number 1 to know? This is just a little extra bonus that I felt like doing. Pile number 1, if you chose the bubbly, communicate clearly. Pile number 2, reconsider. Reconsider your actions, reconsider your ideals, reconsider your emotions, how you respond to things, right? And pile number 3, choose a new direction. So pile number 1, you got communicate clearly. Pile number 2, if you chose magic, reconsider. And pile number 3, you might as well choose a new direction, because I feel like this person is irritating you. There's more irritation here in pile 3 than love. There wasn't really like love. Like, it was more words. I don't know. Alright. Nothing is written in stone, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, share, and subscribe. And many blessings to all of you. Bye.